back to the vlog. I am sorry it has been a while. It's been since Vlogmas basically. Yeah, and thank you all so much for such a lovely December of videos, and all your lovely comments. And yeah, it didn't start so well actually, remembering how crappy the beginning of December was, but anyway, we got over it. Thank you for your support on that one. Yeah, so now it is the end of January really. I mean, it's definitely end of January because I have 2 days to finish my tax return. So that means it's like, yeah, the 29th of January. So yes, I'm not gonna bother talking about that because that's all boring, and I'm nearly done actually, which is quite exciting because I'm probably the person that leaves everything like that to the last minute. But anyway, I digress. So I've been trying to work out how to do videos because I am not really doing any making at the moment, apart from a cardigan for my baby. So cute. So I'm making this at the moment. I'm only one sleeve to go and then it will all be done. So yes, so I have been knitting, and I'm trying to take it really easy with knitting because a lot of my friends, including Megan, got carpal tunnel during their pregnancy, and I really want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So I'm kind of doing a few rows a day, a lot slower than usual, but it's still really lovely to be making something for the baby. I am 30 weeks pregnant now. Well, tomorrow I'm 30 weeks pregnant, but yeah. And pretty big. I don't know if you can see. Ta-da, bump. And yeah, so I haven't been sewing at all, so it's kind of weird that my channel is about sewing, and actually I'm not going to talk about that at all at the moment because I don't really have anything to say. I guess I've lost my sojo, but also nothing's really set up, so like my sewing machine is down under the table right here, and I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna sew I'll set up the table, but we've been doing so much to the flat, so much decluttering, and just priorities keep taking over basically. So instead I thought, off the back of Vlogmas, which I love doing so much, that I would just basically do like just a little update and kind of just show you what I'm up to at the moment. So I'm very much nesting. I seem to have all the energy in the world for cleaning and tidying and cooking and doing those sorts of things, but no energy for doing actual work that I should be doing at the moment. So yeah, okay, I'll get back to that. But yes, so I'm very much, yeah, nesting, and I just thought I would kind of just take you around for a couple of days on what I'm doing. It's gonna be just me around the house doing things like getting into the KonMari folding method, batch cooking. We've got sorts of, like, there's a freezer arriving tomorrow, and just general kind of, yeah, house things. So I hope you enjoy this kind of video. It's probably a bit different. And you might come here and be like, well, that's not about craft or making at all, but I just thought I'd just basically do a little kind of nesting with Gabby video instead. And Hobbs is here. I'm going to show you him now because he's adorable. And yeah, we're kind of getting there with the flat. It's actually really exciting. So if I keep doing these videos maybe once a week, you'll start to see things really happening, and making room for baby is just our main priority, Stephen and I. So there is quite a lot happening, and it is really exciting. And yeah, I get out of breath very easily. I will warn you that now, that a lot of these will be me very breathless. But apart from that, touch wood, it's all been pretty good for a good few months now. So since my pretty dodgy first trimester of just constant nausea for 10 weeks, I guess, maybe more, yeah, I don't know. I'm now kind of feeling just so energetic, pretty good. Like, there's aches and pains, I get sore backs, like when I walk I get a really bad stitch and blah blah blah, but I really can't complain. I'm feeling pretty good, so yay. Oh, and the baby's all well, and they're really happy with how she's growing, and For those of you that don't know, I had thyroid cancer. I mean, I've had it twice. So I had my thyroid removed when I was 22, so like 12 years ago now. And 2 years ago it returned, well, it's now 3 years ago. Yeah, it returned just before my wedding. It was kind of like recurring cancer in the nodules, and so I had another operation and had them removed. So ever since I had my thyroid removed all those years ago, I've been on thyroxine. And one thing that the doctors have been solemnly worried about, and I'm like not worried about it at all, but they seem to be so worried about, is the fact that thyroids and babies, you know, can sometimes clash. So the growth of your fetus can be really affected by lack of thyroxine and things like that. So so yes, I've been very carefully monitored. I'm getting like monthly scans, which I really love. I'm really thankful for. They're called growth scans. So we just had one of those last week, and the sonographer, who is so lovely, was like really just over the moon with how well my baby's growing. So she's such a, yeah, she's a little wonder already. I'm just completely in love with her, and she kicks all the time. She like does the flips, she gets the hiccups pretty much every day. So yeah, I just feel kind of like in a bubble of love with her, and we read to her every night, and it's, yeah, it's just wonderful. So yes, that is why I thought I would share this part of my life with you, because I'm very happy, and I like to spread happiness. So anyway, enjoy the video. I will see you later. All right. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, you were fast asleep. Did I wake you up by saying your name? Hello. He really likes the afternoon naps we've been taking, so I'm going to take one now. Yes. Okay, so I'm doing some batch cooking today, which is something that I've literally wanted to do for years, and people say, oh, don't you just spend a whole day cooking and then you've got food in the fridge? And I'm like, what? But I thought, in preparation for being a mum and trying to get my life in order, I would start batch cooking. So today I'm doing mince, like a huge mince, so that I can do chili con carne, spaghetti bolognese. Probably you can hear the tumble dryer, sorry about that. And then I'm going to do a lamb stew, and if I have time, a beef stew as well, so that I've got loads to stick in the fridge and the freezer and eat for the week. Okay, that tumble dryer really is loud, so I'm going to show you what I'm up to, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, so this is the mince happening here. Da, 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 da. Very early stages, so there's lots to be added. I like to add loads to my mince. So I've got courgettes, I've got carrots, got mushrooms. I've already put in peppers and onions. We just got a delivery, so that's why there's loads of food all over the place that hasn't got a place. I've got to work on that. But yes, all good. I'm also going to tidy the kitchen while I'm doing this. Okay, so the mince is done. So just bubbling away. I'm going to give it a good couple of hours of just bubbling away, make sure that it doesn't scald. The problem with our cooker is kind of none of the hobs are very, you can't turn them down very much, but I think this is the coolest one of the lot. So yeah. Oh, I'm really excited. It smells amazing. Exciting post. Yeah, no, I really am becoming a mum. New duvet cover. So basically Stephen and I got this really big duvet, excuse the mess, to go over our really tall bed, but then we didn't have a cover, and we've been using mum's king size cover, but actually our duvet is a super king, and it's kind of like creased up in there. But then we're gonna have this. It's going to be the right size, and look how good the colours are. It's pretty cool, right? I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to put this on now. Okay, it's all done. Oh, I'm very out of breath, but I love the way it goes really well with the pregnancy pillow. And it's just really bright and colourful, and yeah, it's like, basically it was very cheap and in a sale, and it's not the greatest material, but at least it's going to go over us both sides. Like, look how much more there is both sides, so yay. I won't be pulling the cover off Stephen every night now. That's good. Okay, another part of my nesting is the Marie Kondo effect. I have KonMari'd. Oh, okay, that one's not as good. All my drawers. Look at my socks. Oh, they make me so happy. I mean, honestly, I've never been this organised, so I have to share it because it's awesome. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a Netflix series, or there's also a book by Marie Kondo, who basically practices the art of tidying. I mean, there's space in my drawer. This has never happened before. And she teaches you a way to fold them that's different to the kind of usual stacking. And not only can you fit in a lot more, but you can also see everything. And that's the main thing that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can see all my clothes. I'm not going to show you the bottom drawer because it hasn't been done yet. But that's next on the list. Hey, Mr. Niffler. He was one of my wonderful Christmas presents from Stephen. He is so lovely. Okay, anyway. Oh, I can't reach. Oh my gosh, I actually can't reach. All finished. It is much harder to shove really bulky items in a drawer, so I did away with the IKEA boxes and just went straight for the drawer and just fit them in, and they're quite hard to open and close, but this drawer always has been. But yeah, I do prefer the whole kind of box system, definitely. Okay, all done. This is so funny. My matchiness just shows no bounds. I just got back from a little evening walk with Hobbs, took off my hat and my gloves, and then like just noticed how matching. Look, I mean, that's my laptop, my diary, and then all the boxes I'm just doing the jumpers in. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? And another great thing about batch cooking is I tidy my kitchen at the same time. Look, I've just redone the cupboards. So that is very organised and sorted for me. Hey guys, the excitement of today is a new freezer, finally! Oh, okay, I mean, everything's falling apart. But we've been asking for a new freezer for years because our other one was rusted through and didn't close properly, so this is very exciting. Which way is it going to open? I don't even know. Oh, that way, okay. That is very exciting. Isn't it, Hobbs? New freezer! Okay. But now it means that I have to put all that back. Oh, it never ends. Okay, so I am off to antenatal in about half an hour. Stephen's going to get back from teaching and then we're going to go. So I better put on some actual clothes that people like to see out of the house. And I hope you enjoyed kind of a day in the life. It's very much just me nesting and stuff, and but I hope you enjoyed that type of vlog. So let me know what you think, and I will see you very soon. Lots of love. Bye.